right, I have an update on the Vevor 200 watt 18 volt solar panels. If you didn't see the first video about that, the initial thoughts, I will post that at the end. Here's the update. Hello everyone. The point of this video is to do an update on the Vevor solar panel to see how well it performs in other conditions. So I want to show you what it's pulling in right now, positioned in optimal sun. It's after 11 a.m. full sun there, as you can see. And I do only have one panel hooked up. So there's two panels here, only one is being tested right now. The other panel here isn't hooked up to anything, as you can see. So let's see what we have coming in off of this 200 watt Vevor panel right now. Got it plugged into the power box here. It looks like it's pulling in such a glare. 152 watts. Okay, that's what we got. 152 watts coming in off of this 200, well, 152 to 153 watts coming in. Out of 200 is what it's rated for. So, and again, that's in optimal position just before noon. I'm going to go ahead and lay it down flat on its back and show you what we get with that. The reason why I'm doing that is because the wind has been blowing these things over, so they've been flat on their back anyway. So as much as I would like to be able to operate these in a good position that captures optimal sun, the wind won't allow me to do so. So you might also face a similar situation if you're using these panels. So I want you to know what to expect if you have to use them flat on their back. So here we go. Just give that a minute there. And just to refresh your memory, remember we had 152 to 153 watts when it was positioned to face the sun optimally. Let's go ahead back over here and see what we have right now. Laying flat on its back. Now we're only getting 103 watts. Wow, that's a considerable drop from 153 to about 103, 104. But it is what it is. I mean, if they blow over anyway and end up on their back, I mean, that's how I'm going to have them positioned. So this is what I'm going to get, 104 watts. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to try to move these panels here somewhere underneath those bushes to try to duplicate a situation of partial shade. That's the best I can do right now, guys. As you can see here, look, there's not a whole lot of opportunities to test this thing in shade, but I'm going to do what I can do. So give me just a moment here to move these and we'll see what kind of numbers we get. All right, as you can see, we've moved this underneath this little bush here. Try to get some shade on that thing. Let me come around to the front so you can see just how much shade we got on it. I think that's quite a bit of shade. And let's see what we're pulling in right now. In partial shade. What is that? I can hardly see. Oh wow, partial shade, we're only getting 39, 38, 30 some odd watts. 43, okay, maybe 40. Wow, we might have got screwed on this purchase, babe. Out of 200 watts in partial shade, we're maxing out at like 40 watts. Wow, 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 wow. Okay guys, well, you're seeing it just as I'm seeing it. Can't say I'm thrilled about that. I might have just screwed myself out of $400 because I got 2 of these things. Well, let's go ahead and lay it flat on its back, because again, with the wind out here, that's probably how we're gonna have to roll with these panels here. All right, flat on its back, partial shade.
That's a lot of shade, actually.
Yeah, that's a lot of shade now, so
Maybe there's a lot of shade.
I don't know if we're gonna get anything at this point, but let's see.
It's getting more this way.
Is it? Okay, well, let's see. I mean, it is what it is.
44, 45.
All right, let's see if we can see this. Can't tell if we can see this because of the glare, but it looks like we have, no, it's still 42 watts or so. 42, 41 watts. Wow. Out of 200, only 40 some odd watts. Not even 50. So, there you have it, folks. I think you get a chance to watch me get screwed out of 400 bucks, so you don't have to. So, yeah, that's what we got. It is what it is. I think we're past our 30-day.
I wouldn't return them. I like them.
Oh, okay, well.
I think they're good. They get plenty of stuff in the sun. I mean.
Well, anyway, that's what we got here, folks. I hope this information is helpful to someone. All right, in closing here, I'll say that in my opinion, these Vevor panels seem to be fair weather panels. So if you're in full sun, out in the southwest somewhere, you know, no wind to blow them over, you should be just fine, because they were pulling in 152 watts or so, which for 200 watt panels, I guess is pretty good. But if you are anywhere where there's shade or the wind might blow them over, then you might have some issues. So just keep that in mind. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you guys enjoyed the video today and your time outdoors with me. If so, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. That way you can join me on my next adventure. But until then, be good to yourself and do something that makes you happy today.